What's up guys, Boston, I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time I'm going to do a ladder pushing video. We're going to push back to 7k. We're not even that low, we're like almost top 400, but I did drop a little bit because as you guys know, I got 7k with Giant if you saw that video. But anyways, I'm going to be running Golem in this video, mixing it up, because you guys like seeing the different decks and how to run them. So I'm going to be running Golem E-Drag, Lumberjack Cannon Cart. The Cannon Cart's really good now after the range buff. And then you have NATO, because NATO gets like good value for the Baby Dragon E-Drag. And then you have Megamine, which pairs great with Golem. And then you have Barbarrel. And since there's no Inferno, you don't really need to have the Lightning in the deck. This deck is really solid, in my opinion, to this Golem variant. And you guys might be wondering why I have glasses on, and that's because like I'm giving my eyes a break. Sometimes I do that once a week. Like, I just like don't wear my contacts because I just like give my eyes a break. But yeah, I do usually wear contacts, so that's why most of my videos you guys don't like see glasses. So I was just saying that in case you guys were wondering. I probably won't wear glasses in videos too often, maybe like on average 1 out of every like maybe like 10 videos or something like that, but yeah, not too often. Anyways, let's get into like the deck and how to run it. So I did a video on Golem before, I'm pretty sure, but it's always good to do another on it so you get like different matchups. So the key thing is to not Golem in the back or even in single until you know what the person's running. So right here, guys, this might seem like kind of an aggressive play, but look at that. He went in with a pump, and we have our Mega Mini down already, so let's go ahead and Golem at the bridge. And the reason why is because we don't have a single spell for his pump, so let's go ahead and E-Drag here, just because like he might drop something for the Mega Minion. And no, it looks like he doesn't, so hopefully like maybe I could actually go with a NATO here, like pool everything together. And so guys, we did get his tower, but he might be able to punish us pretty hard here because since we went in so aggressive. But yeah, guys, that's why I wanted to be so aggressive, because we didn't have anything for his pump, and that worked out really well. So I go for Barbarrel right on top of that pump, and the reason why I did that is because the pump was still at like half health or something, so it would have gotten, I think, like probably 3 elixirs, so that did get some value. But guys, this is, even though we have an amazing start, this is going to be very difficult because I think he's running Lava Clone, and what sucks is we don't like have anything at all for the pump, to be honest. So yeah, we just need to watch out and like save our air counters for his. So we do have NATO, which is good. So like if he clones, we can obviously just NATO everything away, like we're gonna do right now. We can just NATO, kill everything, and he even played bats into the NATO, and most of them died out in the NATO, but some of them lived. But oh wow, look at that, our Mega Minion is still alive. And guys, this is honestly looking really solid. We also have the E-Drag as well. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, I guess like Lava Clone honestly for this deck isn't too bad. Even the variant he's running, like even though he has pump and we can't really kill the pump, we just, our defense is so solid and we have so many air counters. So like we have the E-Drag, we have the Baby Dragon, we have the Mega Minion, and the NATO for the clone as well. We just have so many things to deal with it that like it doesn't even matter that he can pump up. And look at this, guys, another NATO here, like really good NATO, killing everything. And look at that, like even after he cloned all that, we still have the Golem Lumberjack alive. So yeah, this is honestly just like a pretty easy game for us, honestly. Like even though he has the pump, I don't really think he can really like break through, because the NATO is just such like a hard like honestly answer to the clone. Like you guys saw in my like I think I made like 1 or 2 Lava Clone videos. You guys like, I like mentioned how like clone is so good against, or excuse me, the NATO's so good against the clone, and it really shows right here because we had such an easy first game. Because like even though he had pump, it's just, it doesn't matter because we basically can defend no matter how many pumps he gets down. So even if he had like 2 or 3 pumps down, we can still just defend with the NATO, and our first push there easily broke through. And now, we're very close to being top 400. And I'm going for 7k, so because we're trying to like, yeah, like on tilt a little bit, get back to 7k because we dropped, our season highest is above 7k. So here we found a game against Ultimate Hunter. I'm pretty sure he's a 2.9 player, but he could have, of course, switched his deck. Let's give him the good luck. And let's send like a Barbarrel to start the game off. So Okay, so he has Baby Dragon, so he's probably running, like, maybe he's running RG, maybe Golem, maybe Lava Hound. There's lots of different decks that have the Baby Dragon in it because the Baby Dragon is actually just such a great card in the game right now. So, yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's wait and see if he counters the Baby Dragon. No, he doesn't, so he's probably running Golem too, so this is going to be interesting. No, he's actually running Lava Hound, so let's go ahead and Golem in the back. Same lane as Lava Hound. And we do have E-Drag, so if he goes in with a, like, Inferno Drag, we can just play an E-Drag on it, but we'll wait and see what he does. Maybe he's not going to do that. Okay, so he just goes in with... Okay, so he has Clone, so we can actually just NATO here to kill, like, all the cloned, like, the cloned units. So, again, like, we're versing someone running, like, Lava Clone 2 games in a row, so that's actually kind of crazy, to be honest. Like, typically you don't verse, like, Lava Clone this often, so I'm not sure why, like, we are. I'm gonna go send in a Bar Barrel just because I need to cycle back to another Golem. It's also gonna tank for the E-Drag, and there we go, like, we forced a Lumberjack out of him. And I'm gonna do something that might... Oh, never mind, he actually went in with Bats, so... I was thinking of maybe just ignoring that Lumberjack, but I can't ignore it when he plays the Bats down because obviously, like, that would for sure take my tower, so I'm not going to do that. But I am going to ignore the Flying Machine. That I'm going to do for sure, because if I just go in the back here, and as long as he doesn't Lava Hound in front of it, yeah, we're fine. So now we should just be able to take his left tower here, because he does have, like, Skarmy on defense, but we can NATO it, although we do need to watch out and, like, save NATO for the Lava Hound as well, so we'll kind of play it out and see what happens. Let's just maybe go in with everything here, and then we can always Bar Barrel his Skarmy if he, like, chooses to play it. No, actually we don't need to, because the Golem Pop should kill it. And he goes in for a Flying Machine behind the Lava Hound, but we have an E-Drag down, and that should be able to just, like, chain and kill the Flying Machine. And the Lava Hound itself, like, especially with the E-Drag, isn't going to take tower. And we can just Golem right here, guys, to tank for that Lava Hound so it doesn't end up taking our tower. He's giving, like, the shame face, guys. He knows that, like, honestly, there's not really much he can do. And to be honest, this is a pretty easy matchup for me as well, because, like the last game, guys, as you saw, like, the NATO against the Clone, and you have the E-Drag, and you just have so many air counters. So let's just say good game, guys. Like, honestly, a pretty easy win. Like, again, not really much you can do, because you can basically Golem opposite lane of the Lava Hound. I didn't do that in single elixir, just because I wasn't entirely sure what Lava Hound deck he was running. You should go same lane as the Lava Hound if you don't know what it is when you're using Golem, but, like, if you know for a fact it's Lava Clone, then honestly just go other lane, but in that situation, I didn't know. So we're one game away from getting back to 7k, and now we're finally, guys, back in the top 400, but we're not stopping there, of course, because we're going for at least 7k, but I'll probably play a game or two after that. Like, if we win this game here and get 7k, I might play another, because that would be probably too short of a video. It would only be like 12 minutes, and you guys like the longer videos anyways. So here we go, we found a game against Warrior, and he's actually at 7k as well. Or he's at 7k, I'm not, so we have the chance to, like, dethrone him, you know, to, like, kind of switch, like, I'll get 7k if I win, and then he'll drop to below. So that'll be interesting. So he has the Furnace, so this might be, guys, okay, no, it's not. So I was thinking maybe it's RG, but the Skeletons probably means, like, it's not. Okay, let's go with a Lumberjack. And then, okay, so, oh my god, guys, we're playing Lava Clone 3 times in a row. Okay. Guys, he's running Lava Clone. Guys, we're versing, can you believe this? We're versing Lava Clone 3 times in a row. I actually, guys, wow. Let's NATO when he goes in for, like, a clone. Yeah, like, let's just NATO everything. And, guys, I honestly cannot believe this. Like, we're versing Lava Clone 3 times in a row. Guys, for those of you who hate Lava Clone, I hope you're enjoying this right now. And for those of you who are annoyed that we got 3 Lava Clones in a row, I'm sorry, I did not at all expect this to happen. What the heck? We're versing Lava Clone 3 games in a row. I don't know what the odds of that are. But wow, like, well, you guys know now that this deck just destroys it. So let's just, like, honestly, like, Mega Minion here on the Baby Dragon. I don't think he's even going to clone. Like, again, guys, as you noticed from, like, the first 2 games, like, honestly, like, Golem just hard counters Lava Clone. There's really not really much any of these guys can do. And this is a different variant, but it still doesn't matter. The Furnace doesn't really do much for him. Like, the minions don't, because we have Baby Dragon, and then the NATO for the clone. We just, guys, honestly, like, just hard counter this guy. It's actually a little, like, disappointing for him. But yeah, he might have Barbarians. I'm not sure what his, like, ground counter is. Let's just E-Drag here, and then, again, like, if he clones, just going with a NATO right away. Yes, like, let's just NATO everything here, pull everything together, and then the minions get hit by it, too. Wow, guys, honestly, like, I don't know if I feel bad. I mean, because Lava Clone is such, like, an easy deck to play. Like, I've even used it myself in, like, videos. Like, you guys know, it's just honestly, like, probably the easiest deck to play in the game. So, like, yeah, wow. This is kind of insane, though. Like, we got, like, 3 lava... like, we versed Lava Clone 3 times in a row. What are the odds? But, yeah, guys, basically, just... all you have to do, Golem same lane, and then you can Baby Dragon, E-Drag, whatever air counter you have, NATO their clone, and there's no way they're breaking through. Because even though he has the Lumberjack, he just cannot break through. And there we go, we're at 7k, almost top 300. Guys, like, that, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. If you're looking for a deck that just demolishes Lava Clone, then I would just run this. Like... I really don't know what else to say. Like, but yeah, we're gonna keep playing, guys. Even though we hit 7k, let's just keep going because it's only been 12 minutes pretty much, so we can fit in another game or 2 for sure. And then, like, if we lose to, like, that would be fine too, because we can just talk through, like, what I would have done differently, or maybe it was just, like, a really tough game to win. Anyways, guys, we have Golem in our starting hand. Let's hope this isn't Lava Clone again, guys. As much fun as it is playing Lava Clone and, you know, having, like, a very easy matchup, I would like to get some, like, other matchups so you guys can see how to play it. So this is Bandit, so he's probably running... yeah, I was going to say Pekka. So let's actually, guys, ignore that, like, Bandit. It might seem kind of like a weird play, but to be honest, like, we're not really able to spend 2 elixir on a bar barrel, because we need to make sure we have elixir, like, to break through the Pekka, or at least defend it, like, depending on what he plays. Okay, so perfect, he plays minions, so actually that E-Drag's gonna get a lot of value. I'm thinking of what to do here. I might, like, play a cannon cart, and, like, apply some pressure, because he obviously went with a Pekka, so, like, okay, let's go with the cannon cart here, and then maybe we should go ahead and, yeah, let's, like, Lumberjack to protect the cannon cart. Oh, wow, guys, he goes, so this guy's being really, really aggressive, which is kind of surprising. Wow, that Battle Ram almost locked on the tower. I don't even know if it matters, because look at all that, like, damage he got with it. Is the cannon cart going to lock on his tower? Yes, it does, guys, so we might actually make a huge comeback here just from that. So, wow, this guy was playing, like, really aggressive to start the game off. I honestly don't agree with, like, him. Like, first of all, he played a Pekka in the back right away. That was really interesting. And then also he went in with, like, a Battle Ram. Like, he was, like, pretty much everything, like, at the bridge there, like, Ghost 2. That was kind of crazy. Let's go with the Golem in the back. I think we're up elixir right now. And also, like... okay, so what is he going to do? Okay, so he's just going to go, like, in really hard here. So, guys, all we need to do is, like... we could honestly just sacrifice the tower, go in, like, with the cannon cart to defend it, and then we can just go in with an E-Drag, and we might even be able to 3-crown him, because he went with, like, 10 elixir in the right, so obviously I don't think he has a lot to defend. We can just NATO his minions, so then the E-Drag's able to hit him. Unfortunately, one stayed alive, but I don't really think that matters. We can just Mega Minion, take it out, and then we can send in another cannon cart. He goes in with a poison. Poison doesn't kill a cannon cart, though. Let's go in with another and try to break through, guys. We might be able to 3-crown him right here. Look at that cannon cart locked on the tower. We have another cannon cart right behind it. And, guys, Pekka honestly isn't even that hard of a matchup, and it shows right here. We were easily able to win this. Not even too hard. I think maybe he like, played kind of strange, which is what made that, like, game even easier. But, honestly, still, like, Golem against Pekka, a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, like, Pekka hard counters, like, Golem or whatever, some people think that. But honestly, guys, when you have the E-Drag, the matchup is so much easier because Poison and Zap together don't even kill the E-Drag, so you have that to, like, get a lot of value, and we could still go for another game. It's still been a pretty short video, and yeah, we're actually one game away from top 200, so that's really good. Maybe we should play one more game, try to get top 200, and then we could call it a video there, so then the video is at least 20 minutes, or if we lose, we could play, like, 2 more games after that, but let's try our hardest to try to win here, and then that would be, like, a pretty solid place to end if we end up getting, top 200, and I'm pretty sure we're one game away, because if we're top 220 now, then typically, like, about 30 trophies should push you over to, like, the threshold. So yeah, we should find a game here pretty quickly. Maybe it'll take like 30 seconds or a minute, but okay, there we go. So we're playing against B-Rad. Wow, guys, so B-Rad, obviously, like, a lot of you guys know him. He's a CRL player for Tribe Gaming, so let's try to do our best here. Let's give him the good luck, and we do have Golem in starting hand, so we're going to wait for him. He might be running his Inferno deck, we'll just have to see. So he goes with Skeletons, and yeah, so guys, it looks like he's running Minor Inferno, excuse me. So Inferno's kind of a tough matchup, actually, because you don't really, yeah, like, you don't really have a way of breaking through, but you can tide, of course, like, you have a chance, but it's not really, like, it's definitely in the Inferno player's favor, because you have, like, no reset to it, but yeah, so like I said, really tough matchup, and especially since we're versing, like, probably one of the best, like, players using it as well, because as you guys know, B-Rad is just a beast with Minor Poison. So we're going to really need to try to focus here and do our best, but this is going to be really hard. So, though, I think the way I want to try to play this is I need to try to be pretty passive in single. My only chance is going to be in double when we get our pushes going, so we need to be careful. In single, we've done a pretty good job. He's gotten, like, almost no damage, and that's what we want. We want him to work for, like, his minor chip, poison chip. So we just need to play it kind of safe until double, and then we should be fine to potentially tie the game or end up just like maybe working really hard, but we end up losing the game, which I guess is fine too, because this is, of course, is just not like an easy matchup at all. So we can't give him any poison value. So what I mean by that is we need to play like high cannon carts, so we can't really poison the tower and the cannon cart. You might do it anyways, though, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go ahead and Golem in the back. He's probably just going to send a Miner in. Oh, wow, he Miners other lane. Okay, so he's going to be going other lane now from now on, most likely. Let's, like, Lumberjack behind the Golem, and then we might need to try to block for his Inferno, because he's going to Inferno, probably, so let's go ahead and send a Miner in. Yeah, there's the Inferno. And then Baby Dragon. So, yeah, this is going to be really tough to break through, guys. We'll have to kind of, like, see here how we're going to do it. Maybe let's send a cannon cart behind, and then he's probably going to poison. We'll see. No, he doesn't poison. He just goes in with a Valkyrie. Valkyrie cleans up the cannon cart really nicely. Pretty well played on his part. Maybe we can end up like taking out the Ewiz here. That Ewiz was kind of annoying. What's he going to do? Okay, let's just go him in the back. And he's going to go with the Valkyrie. So let's go with an E-Drag here, and then we need to go in for a bar barrel here to tank, and then let's actually go for a cannon cart. We need to pull back that Valkyrie, and things aren't looking too good here, guys. Like, obviously, all he needs to do is Inferno. I think we need to go for the tie for sure, because I don't know if we're going to win this. So what I mean by that is we need to play Golem, all our Golems in the right lane from now on, because that's where he has majority of damage. So Golem's on the right lane, and oh, so he's switching lanes, it looks like. He actually just played a Valkyrie, so we can just counter that for Lumberjack with the Lumberjack, and then yeah, so this is going to be pretty difficult to break through. Let's go for a cannon cart here. Okay, he goes for a poison. So that's going to take care of that pretty easily. Let's just go ahead and Lumberjack. Honestly, we need to just try to do everything we can to break through. We might end up tying the game. There's 2 minutes left, and he hasn't done much damage to my towers. Like, he has about half of my right tower and a third of the left, so that's not an insane amount of damage. And again, he goes in with the miner. Let's just go ahead and NATO this so it doesn't get too much chip on our tower. And now with the miner out of cycle, let's go with the golem again. There's a minute 30, so he still has a lot of time to take my tower. But we maybe at this point have a chance here of ending up tying the game, which is really what like our goal should be in this situation. Let's go with the lumberjack here. Baby dragon. And he goes in with a miner. So yeah, like we're not gonna really worry about the left lane. We're focused on the right now, and that's where he has most of the damage anyways. So he just used his Inferno. Let's actually go ahead and golem at the bridge here. Hopefully that wasn't like too bad of a play because he just used his Inferno. But there you go, he already cycled back to another Inferno. So yeah, that's not really going to do much. He has to go in with a defensive miner though. Maybe there's a chance we can break through here. Let's just keep like trying to apply pressure. Yeah, I don't think we're going to break through, guys. 40 seconds to go. Let's cannon cart to defend this. Yeah, he's just going to go probably with a miner here. Okay, so 30 seconds. Yeah, at this point, I'm not like actually sure he can win because our tower's at 1,000. Let's lumberjack. We need to keep applying pressure. That's the only way for sure that we'll tie this, because if we just okay, he goes with a poison, so there's 15 seconds. I'm not sure he can pull this off. Let's go with the NATO here. Okay, 6 seconds. I don't think he has time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be a good game. So unfortunately, he didn't have enough time. Unfortunately for him, he didn't have enough time to take my tower. In my opinion, he played that pretty well. Like, he almost won, actually, and he still had a lot of HP on both of his towers. I'm still going to keep that in the video, of course, because B-Rad's like a really, really good like minor poison player, and you saw right there we tied him. I think thanks to the Inferno being nerfed, that really helped us tie anyways. So, yeah, so now, like, you guys see kind of how you play against Inferno Poison. It's not even that horrible of a matchup, because we just tied one of the best ones in the whole world. You just basically had to golem at the right time, keep playing, like, a cannon cart, lumberjack on their miners so they don't get an insane amount of chip, and then always golem in the lane that they have the most damage dealt, because then that forces them to switch lanes, and then they're not able to, like, end up like winning the game, because if you have too much split damage on both towers, then you'll be able to like tie it off without losing one. So that's honestly your goal, and that worked out pretty nicely. So I think this might be the last game no matter what, because we've been going on about 22 minutes now. So win or loss, this will be the last game, because we've had a great video so far. Unfortunately though, like 3 of the 5 games so far have been lava clone, but you know, sometimes it happens, guys, when you play ladder. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to, like, you verse the same stuff a lot sometimes. That's just kind of how it goes. But I mean, I won 3 times in a row, so I can't even really complain. Oh, okay, so here we go, guys. We're playing New by Chaos, and the last time we played him, he was actually running a golem deck. I just played him actually before I started recording this video. I versed him. He was running a golem deck, so now that I know it's golem and he just went in with a furnace, let's just go ahead and golem in the back, because I don't want to like cycle cards into the furnace. And there we go, guys, there's the golem. So normally I wouldn't do this, but because like I remembered, guys, this is like part about me kind of being smart, like remembering what the other person's playing. I really wanted to like get a golem off, because often when you're playing golem versus golem, one of the important things to do is like be the first one to golem in lots of cases. So let's see if he lightnings this. It would be interesting if he does, because then we can play our E-Drag, but he might actually do it. Okay, he goes in with the lightning. So let's go with our E-Drag here after he went with the lightning. So he actually had a pretty nice start, to be honest. Kind of well played on his part. But yeah, guys, so the lightning is going to be tough for us to deal with. Let's play a lumberjack just to cycle so we're able to be back to a golem. And then what we're going to want to do is probably golem again, but we might golem in the left. Actually, that E-Drag's getting a lot of damage. It almost makes me want to stay in the right lane. But we'll wait and see, because he might go in with a furnace here. Yeah, he does. So let's just Barbell instead of playing a golem. Do we hit both of the fire spirits? No, we don't, unfortunately. That was actually, like, kind of bad for us that week. We didn't hit both of them. Okay. Let's actually golem. Yeah, like, guys, we're kind of in a bad situation because he has the lightning. I'm not even exactly sure how we're supposed to, like, defend this right now because I'm gonna do this and then, like, NATO to pull, like, the golem back, and hopefully it doesn't take tower here. It's not going to for sure, but it's going to deal more chip. And yeah, we're not really in the best situation right now, guys. Let's go ahead and redrag, take advantage of him not having his like his lightning in cycle. It's a shame that he has Ewiz as well. Let's actually go with like that other lane because there's no way that... Okay, good. So we forced... Okay, guys. Oh, lightning takes tower. We lost this game for sure. Wow. Yeah. Lightning takes tower. So, guys, there's no way we can lightning block. I'm going to do my best here. Yeah, he doesn't... Yeah. So that's going to be a good game for sure. Also, he's BMing us. Like, I'm not really sure why because he, of course, has a really good matchup because he has Furnace. He also has Lightning. I lost to him too earlier. It's kind of a shame, like, that you verse the same people sometimes in, like, a recent time span. Wow. Anyways, guys, I'm going to play, like, I think I'm going to go for one more game. I don't know if I really want to end on a loss. I know the last game I said was last no matter what, but, like, I usually don't like ending on a loss when I play ladder. So let's just, like, go for, like, one more game and try our absolute best. I'm not sure that game what I could have done differently, to be honest. It's just, like, when you're versing another golem deck and they have lightning, it can be really hard. And also, it wasn't just because of, like, the lightning. It's also the fact that he had Furnace. Like, that can just be, like, really frustrating because we don't have a single spell for the Furnace. So, yeah, like, that can be, like, kind of annoying. And look at this guy. So, he's a bit higher than us. If we win this game, we'll actually, like... Yeah, push, or we'll actually, like, we could even be top 200 almost, we'll see. So he's the Magic Archer. This is probably going to be a Bridge Spam deck because no deck really has Magic Archer besides Bridge Spam. So this can be a little tricky in single elixir, but if you can get out of single without losing much damage, then you're typically in a good situation going into double. So that Lumberjack might get some swings on his tower. It'll actually get 3, I think. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of damage. And we V-drag for his, like, battle ram if he plays it. So yeah, this is for sure Bridge Spam, guys. Usually if you see a Magic Archer, it's Bridge Spam. Okay, wow, so he goes in with... Let's actually go with the Cannon Cart here. What it's gonna do is it's gonna die, and then it's gonna distract the Ram Rider. So look at that, guys. That's using, like, the Cannon Cart to its full ability, and he didn't get any damage at all. The only damage he got was with the Snowball, so that was actually kind of insane. We defended that absolutely perfectly. So now we could even play, like, a Golem in the back because he doesn't have, like, the Ram Rider or the Lumberjack in cycle. And then if he goes in, like, with a Bandit, I could just Bar Barrel it. So, guys, this is, like, a situation where it's, of course, safe to go in with a Golem in the back because... He doesn't have his Ram Rider, he doesn't have his Lumberjack in cycle, so he can't, like, go with a Lumberjack Ram Rider push and take my tower, so it's more than safe to do that. But what's kind of unfortunate, though, is that he does have the Inferno Drag, so that's going to deal a lot of damage to our Golem. So what we might need to do is we could actually go ahead and NATO it here so it goes out of range of the Golem, and it resets, like as you saw right there. And that Lumberjack is going to die to the death damage, and look at that, guys, we took half this tower. So I'm kind of curious to see what decides to do here. He might, like, go in with a push on the Inferno Drag side. No, it looks like he doesn't. Let's go with the Cannon Cart here so the Magic Archer doesn't, like, hit our tower. And we might need to, unfortunately, sacrifice some tower damage here from the Ram Rider, but I don't think that that's too big of a deal. Let's go with Golem in the back. And I think he's going to, like, punish us hard here. We need to go with an E-Drag for sure. And then let's go ahead and NATO everything back. And then, oof, yeah, I think, guys, he's going to take tower here. And I don't know if we have a way of We might need to pray, guys, that we break through here. Let's honestly, like, NATO, try to do, like, everything we can to get, like, tower damage. Maybe Lumberjack hit. Oh, wow, guys. Wow, that was so unfortunate. Honestly, though, like, well played on his part. Maybe we should have ignored the last Ram Rider push that he played, because then we would have for sure been able to break through and, like, beat him, of course. So, yeah, that's a mistake I made, guys. Yeah, so, yeah, sometimes, guys, like, yeah, I guess, like, I do small mistakes, but, yeah, that was, let's do one more. I really do want to end on a win. Yeah, that, guys, so I think the only thing about that game is we for sure made, like, a little bit of a mistake. I think we should have played a Golem, maybe not even completely in the back. Maybe we should have played it in front of our king a little bit so it had enough time. But, guys, this will 100% be the last game. Like, we really got to get a win here, so... Alright, so we don't have a Golem in the starting hand, so we could cycle a Mega Minion in the back or something like that. Because we need to make sure that we have a Golem in cycle. So he goes in with a Mortar. Let's just play an E-Drag on top of it. The reason why I want to do that instead of playing my Mega Minion is just in case, like... is because, like, if I go to the Mega Minion, he might go with Bats or something, so it's better to always just, like, go in with the E-Drag because it can get, like, more value against it. So, right here, we can't really go in for a Golem yet because he can just punish us, like, with a Miner. Alright, so he goes with Bats here. He's probably gonna Miner, maybe? Yeah, there's the Miner. And so he easily caught that, and he's calling good game. I'm not really sure why. Golem does typically have a good matchup against Mortar, though, so maybe that is why he's calling good game. Of course, like, a really talented Mortar player could, like, beat Golem, but usually, like, it's pretty easy for the Golem player to win. Alright, he goes... I was even thinking of playing a Golem in the back, but that was really smart. If he did not bar barrel there, I would have, like, 100% played a Golem in the back. So that was a really smart bar barrel because it forced me to, like, not be able to ignore that because... The Rascal Girls alone pretty much, like, with a tank in front of them, take your tower, so it wouldn't have been, like, a good idea to Golem, obviously. Let's go with the Bar Barrel here on top of the Spear Goblins. I think it doesn't... Oh, it actually hit all of them. And anyways, guys, if you can hold off until double before playing a Golem, that's better anyways, because like, it's just, like, the safest thing to do, especially when you're playing against a deck like Mortar. So let's go with an E-Drag here. He might go ahead and play a Mortar. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so he goes in with... Let's actually activate King here and then go in with a Cannon Cart. I'm not sure why he played the Miner like that. I'm sure he knew we had NATO, so I don't know why he did that. So now, guys, it's for sure safe to go with a Golem in the back. So let's just go Golem, and then he might go with, like, Mortar. We'll have to see what he does. No, he actually just... Okay, wow, interesting. So he goes in with a Goblin Gang. Miner, like, he kind of played a lot of stuff that, like, Bar Barrel just got really good value against, and then the Bar Barrel as well hits the Miner. So now he's, yeah, going to have to go in with a Mortar here, and to be honest, I'm not really sure how he's going to defend this, because we can E-Drag here, it's going to hit the Rascal Girls, and it should, like, kill them all as well, and yeah, now we can just go in with a Cannon Cart, and then we have the Rage here, and then we can go for, a Mega Minion, and then, yeah, guys, so he goes with a Fireball, but honestly, guys, we can just keep, like, honestly, just, like, spamming him here at the bridge, and we should for sure take tower, and that's going to be a good game, guys, because we have the Baby Dragon on the tower, the Golemites, and even if we didn't take tower there, like, we could have played an E-Drag, we could have just cycled another Golem in the back, and, yeah, that's going to be a good game, guys, and that's also, as well, going to wrap up the video. So, yeah, 33-minute video. It's a shame, like, we couldn't exactly get to top 100, but, excuse me, top 200, but when we were top 220, I think we had it anyways, because if you guys didn't know, there's some accounts that are, like, glitched, like, for example, there's this account, like, if you look here, that's at 5647, but it shows him as being, like, there, and then that's just, like, one example. There's lots of others too. So actually, I think when we were 220, we probably were like, top 200 for sure. So, like, yeah, I think we did end up technically getting top 200, but nonetheless, we still got 7K back, so that's really good. And also, guys, I think we played a lot of, like, you know, good matchups to show. Of course, it was kind of unfortunate that, like, we got those two losses back to back, but I still think, like, we played well like those lava clone games, and then also like what was the other matchup? Oh yeah, the mortar game. And then also, guys, we had like a tie against like a matchup that like can be really difficult if you don't know how to tie it correctly. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, make sure to like if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try, guys, my hardest to get an Expo video or 2.6 video coming to you guys. Maybe it'll be beginning of the season. And also, guys, I forgot if I addressed this earlier in the video. So Sunday, guys, Sunday I'm leaving to go on a trip with my church, and I'll be gone for 4 to 5 days. So there won't be a YouTube video most likely, yeah, for 4 to 5 days while I'm gone. But I hope you guys, again, yeah, enjoy this video, and I'll let you guys know the day that I leave. Maybe I can't pre-record because there won't be Wi-Fi there. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.